So my name is Jared Brick. I'm the founding director of TraX. I also, as Mary mentioned, I hold an MBA from the Presidio Graduate School, which is a small, dedicated group of people in San Francisco out there to change the world through business as a medium. So I don't often start a presentation like this, but I actually wrote a spoken word poem, which is something new for me, so be easy on me. I often get asked, what's really the impact of just one less cup? So this is called One Less Cup. Let's see. One less cup for the global corporation to invent, design, market, order, produce, ship, stock, sell, to ultimately become trash. One less cup for one less tree to cut down, to be milled, pulled, pressed, glued, printed, packed, wrapped in plastic, stocked, ordered, shipped, unloaded, unpacked, restocked, used for a minute, and then trashed. One less cup for the cafe barista to have to buy, unload, unpack, unwrap, unstock, offer, and then trash. One less cup for the janitor to have to clean up, bag up, pick up, dump out at the end of a long day of too many cups. One less cup for the garbage crew to move, to lift, to compress, to drive, to dump, to reprocess, and to deal with the trash. One less cup that never had to be recycled, never had to be composted, it's not post-consumed, it's not soy inked, and it's not trashed. One less cup for our oceans, the forests, the parks, the playgrounds, the streets, the birds, the fish, the kids, and the world to deal with. One less cup for us to have to photograph. One less cup that we and thus the earth has to be responsible for. One less cup means less carbon, less materials, less productions, less shipping, less effort, and less climate change. So this is one less cup, and this is my cup. My cup is a reflection of me. It's tough, it's sleek, it's hard, it's resilient, it's weathered, it's dented, it's handy, and still going. My cup has traveled the world. It's been at the playa, it's been at the beaches, the cities, the mountains, parties, bars, and out to eat as my trusted companion. My cup has flown from the roof of my car many times by accident. It's been dropped, it's been lost, it's been found, it's been cleaned, oiled, cared for, and it's been next to me. My cup is one less cup. So I get asked, could one less cup really save the world? I'll let you answer that now. So let's talk a little bit about TraX and why we built this model the way that we did. We reward action heroes. What is an action hero? An action hero is an everyday person that believes in something, but then they take action around it. That's the difference. Everyone in this room, you guys are my community, you're my people, you get our global trash problem. I don't have to tell you. The number is significant, the 500. On average, 500 is the average American usage of cups, bags, and straws per American per year. It's a lot of cups, bags, and straws. We're talking about a massive billion impact, not small. Unfortunately, it's these photos that wind up in other countries that make it look so impactful. So we focus on retailers. Retailers are the ones distributing the cups predominantly. So they're dealing with issues around waste, disposal fees. A lot of the county organizations are here, all about the regulations that are getting put forth. They're also dealing with inventory and operational expenses. My local Trader Joe's spends $35,000 a month on bags. That's a lot on your bottom line to be able to remove. And then there's the larger CSR, corporate social responsibility issues that these companies have to tackle. They're just getting lambasted in the media. So as everyone again here knows, we use bans. It's a helpful way for a city or a state or hopefully one day the country to say, stop using this product. But we're also sending a message, and it's no, stop, don't. It's not very fun things. If you're a 5-year-old and you're telling people no, stop, and don't, you're not going to be too happy after a while. You're going to get kind of annoyed. You want to hear yes, thank you, and more. That's actually what you want to hear. And they're also telling people to BYO. Bring it yourself. You do it yourself. Jenny up here, my colleague, she focuses on the cities and the counties and the states in the U.S. that are implementing bags and bans, and she helps me kind of keep track of it all. These numbers are actually outdated already. So we see a reusables opportunity. So these are all actual users' photos. They take a photo of their cup, their bag, or their straw currently. They tell us where they're shopping and we send them a cash payment each week. We tally up all their actions. You can do up to 4 per day. And we send them a cash payment. And I'm proud to announce today that we're actually rewarding with Square Cash. So Square Cash is a mobile payment system. It goes straight to your email. All you have to do is link your bank account, and there's your money. So it's a really new, innovative way to pay people. We're helping the retailers trying to meet their zero waste goals. We're also empowering the consumers to be able to take action to feel better about living with less impact on the planet. So currently we leverage Facebook and Instagram. We don't have our own app yet. We've been advised that let's go where the masses of people are. So the masses of people are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. They're already there. Let's not try to take them to another website or another app. So users are self-tracked. It's an integrity issue. It's a trust issue. They take their own photos. This is Dana. She lives in the Midwest. She shops at the Dollar Tree. This is her store. This isn't Whole Foods. It's not these eco-luxury brands that you often think of. She shops at the dollar store, and that's great. And she wants to tell us that she's using a reusable. She has a custom hashtag. We learn a little bit more about Dana because it's demographics through Facebook. And she validates with with photos and via email. So we need an email to send her the thank you. Our partners here, thank you to Miriam, is Clean Water Fund. They sponsor disposable or reusable cups. Chico Bag does reusable bags, and Simply Straws does reusable straws. We're also talking to Clean Canteen about bottles, and To Go Where about utensils and containers. So how does it work? You take a photo using Instagram or Facebook. You identify it with a hashtag, which is a trackable trend. A lot of people don't understand what a hashtag is. It's a trend. It's like saying Obama, Syria. These are trends in the media. So what we're doing is creating trends using a hashtag. Then we ask them to name the location that they're at. I just named the San Jose Convention Center today, so it doesn't have to be a retail store. It can be an event, it can be a farmer's market. It has to be something where you made a purchase. That's the difference. And then you can share to all these social media sites at the bottom. We encourage people to share to Twitter and Facebook predominantly, or Foursquare, email, Flickr, or Tumblr. But predominantly we're asking people to share back to Facebook and Twitter. We're going to talk about why. So we're also proud to announce that we've taken on our first city. So West Orange, New Jersey is going to be the first city to reward shoppers for shopping local, because we know exactly where your store is, and using reusables. So we're only going to reward people in that zip code who've also taken an action and shared it. We're also hopefully talking to San Jose here. We'd love to work with you. Oakland, Berkeley, San Francisco. And we're also thinking about talking to cities like Detroit, cities that have been hit hard economically and can really use the cash rewards that we provide. So we're up here today because we both leverage social media. If more people are using reusables, we simply have less trash in our environment, hence less photos to take. We love what Jeff is doing. Jeff and I are both dads over in Berkeley and East Bay. And we came up with this site synonymously, and we're kind of partnering together. It's a wonderful, kind of friendly partnership that we have. You do the trash, we'll do the reusables. And it's working. And we're telling brands what's important. That's the key. So we photograph stores and locations, and in Literati, they do litter around brands. So why did we pick what social channels? That's probably what everybody wants to know. Facebook has, again, the mass audience of people already there. You don't want to try to remove them from where they already are. You can build a beautiful company page and share about what your company's about and do promotions there. And it's a great engagement platform. What it's not very good at is privacy. If you set your privacy settings very tightly, you can't engage with people. So even if you've shared an item with us, if your privacy settings are so tight, we won't be able to see it. And they have some hashtag issues. That means, again, if your privacy settings are tight, we won't see those hashtags. It's just a Facebook issue. Twitter's wonderful because it's embedded in almost every media site and device out there. You too can have a company page, although it's not as developed, and you can do micro messages, which are very short, digestible messages for people. The negatives of using Twitter is that it's a GPS reference point. It's not a store. So it's going to tell us coordinates on a map, not Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, and store lists. And they're just starting to get the photo display up and running since they became an IPO. So Instagram has become our go-to. It's wonderful with photo sharing. They have company pages. It's fan content, so it's all your best advocates. The privacy settings are somewhat of an issue. You can restrict your privacy settings, but we're not seeing that many people do that because they want to share their photo to more of a broader audience. And it is predominantly mobile-based. Their PC computer platform is not very developed. They really want everybody to be on their phone. So if you're thinking trends, then you're thinking you want to get people on their phone, not on their desktop. So why Instagram? They were acquired by Facebook because they had over 150 million users. They're wonderful at sharing channels, as you see on the bottom here. All you have to do is put your account in once and just hit a button. It's very easy to share. And they use a mobile GPS list powered by Foursquare. So that means when I hit add to photo or add, name this location, it brings up a list of stores surrounding me with a geofence, it's called. It's very easy. This is called a ghost shopper. So this is me when I walked into Target. Okay? A ghost shopper is someone who walks into a store, buys something or uses a reusable product, and then walks out. So if you're like me, you're thinking lost opportunity. Okay? The store didn't engage with them, they didn't track the bag, and there's no follow-up. It's just a lost opportunity. So what we're trying to do is connect people back and share that action using social media. So this is the kind of engagement that we want to create using TraX for stores. So we would like to share that you're a smartphone user, that you love downloading apps, you may be an eco-conscious consumer, you might be new to their brand, so they want to kind of call you a little bit more, that you might shop at competitor stores, and that you're socially linked and that you prefer donations over cash rewards. Because with our cash rewards, we offer you the option to donate that money also. Thank you. One of our tech solutions is that we can integrate with UPC codes, QR codes, NFC, and RFID. So we're working with some pilot companies right now so that when you actually bring your cup up to the register, it goes, and there's your track. And it goes to your account, you can push it to social media, it's up to you. That way, companies can stop printing a 4-foot receipt, and they can just email you or put it into our app, the digital coupons that they'd like to offer you, which is fine. It's much easier to say no thank you to a digital coupon than a 4-page piece of paper in your pocket, right? These are the payment options that we can do with different retailers. PayPal, Duala is a person-to-person sharing platform. I mentioned Square. Google Wallet is going to make a huge play into this market. About emailing, you can now attach money to your emails, just like you can attach a photo. And then Passbook is an Apple platform that when you get close to a store, it actually brings up a notification that says, oh, you have a Starbucks near you. Don't forget your cup. So that's our goal there. The way that we make money is from sponsors, retail stores, large and small, everybody from Walgreens all the way down to your corner store, and then brands, organizations, and cities. So we charge a different value for each need that the company has. Could be engagement, could be sales, could be branding, whatever that company needs, we work with them to figure out how we're going to strategize to meet that need. This is the market we're talking about here. 120 million people in the US own a smartphone. It's not small anymore. We're almost at the 50% line of the entire community. And don't forget that's the kids and the elderly, so that's a lot of people using it. Our demographic is typically people who really like data. They want a deal, and they're also conscious consumers. We want to work with everybody. The companies that are in full color are companies we've already engaged with or we're already working with. But some companies on here you're probably not thinking of: Circle K gas stations, 7-Eleven, Rite Aid, Tully's Coffee, Albertsons. Those are not typical brands that you think of when you think conscious consumerism. But we want to bring all of them together similarly to the 1% for the planet. Common goals, lowering waste, brands who really care about environmental consistency in their marketing and in their responsibility. These are our growth milestones that we're hoping for. We're definitely in an infancy. We only started this in July, just to give you some framework. By 5 years from now, we hope to dominate this entire thing to the point where you're saying, oh, don't forget to TraX that. You're going to get money. Don't forget to TraX your cup. Like, don't forget to Google it. Something like that. So that's why we named it ubiquitously open, so that it can be used as a verb. This is my team. I have a CTO that works with me. Danielle and Jenny are here if you want to ask any questions. And we are hiring, if you know anybody, for a CFO and developers. So I just want to thank everybody. Thank Team Waterfront for sponsoring us today. And I really hope that you guys take some of our marketing materials, go out, take some photos of what you're doing. It tells 3 messages. It tells the story that you care, it tells your community that you care, and it tells us we can pay you. Thank you.
We have so many cool entrepreneurs here today. It's really exciting to see the risks that people are willing to take and the creativity and the forward thinking.